Hey guys, this is Bharat Nagpal for iGaming, and today we're going to be unboxing and taking a look at the new Samsung Galaxy Tab 3, the 7-inch version. Now you can see that this is an 8GB variant of the Galaxy Tab 7-inch, and standard sort of Samsung packaging. You have recycled paper over here. It is printed with soy ink, so sort of eco-friendly in terms of that. Very basic list of specifications at the back. You can see we have a 1024 by 600 pixel LCD and a 4000 milliamp hour battery. I'm going to tell you the rest of the specifications once I'm done opening the device. So let's quickly go ahead and unbox it. I'm going to cut through the seal over here, and that's about all I need to cut through. The price on the box is 17,745, and I believe you can get it in the market for around 15,000 rupees if you do a bit of searching. The first thing inside the box is the Galaxy Tab itself, so I'm going to put that aside for the time being. If you go further in, you get this sort of package that also carries the micro USB to USB charging and data syncing cable along with the USB wall charger, and you have a bunch of documentation in here as well. I'm just going to get rid of these things and I'm going to take a look at the tablet itself. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the new Galaxy Tab 7-inch. I'm going to get rid of this plastic from over here, and it is protected by plastic on all sides, so I'm going to get rid of this plastic as well. Lots of plastic packaging. They really need to start to find a way to reduce this sort of plastic. On one side they have recycled paper and soy ink printed packaging, and on the other side they have this plastic wrap, which basically is a complete waste of the environment. So if we take a look around the device, you can see you have a front facing camera over here. Now the front camera is a 1.3 megapixel camera. You also have a couple of sensors in the earpiece. Below that you have a 7-inch display. Now the 7-inch display is a 1024 by 600, so you have 1024 by 600 pixels. 2 touch capacitive buttons at the bottom along with the hardware button. On the right side of the device you have the volume rocker along with the main power lock and unlock button, and you also have what appears to be a pinhole for the microphone. On the top you have the 3.5mm headphone jack. On the left you have the SIM card slot and the micro SD card slot, both again behind these doors. Easy to access, not a lot of issue. On the bottom over here you have the micro USB charging and data syncing port along with stereo speakers and the main microphone for voice calls when you do hold up this tablet to your face. And on the back you have a 3 megapixel camera and the Samsung sort of back panel, but unlike usual cases, this back panel is non-removable. Let's quickly go ahead and power on the tablet and see what it looks like. Pull down from the top, you can see you have a standard sort of Samsung notification panel. We are running TouchWiz over here. So you can see you have a standard sort of TouchWiz user interface layout. You can pinch out to get all your home panels. A couple of home panels can be added. A total of 7 can be had. You can also remove some by simply dragging and dropping them into the trash can. Fairly easy to do. You come back out, go into all application list. You have the standard set of Samsung applications. You can see over here you have the S Memo application. You also have a Samsung App Store, Samsung Link, S Voice. Now unlike the 8-inch version, this one does not have an infrared blaster, which is quite a pity because they should have included that small little thing so that you could use this tablet as a remote. So you can't use this tablet as a remote. There is already a software update out. I'm going to install that later. You do get the standard set of applications like I said earlier. You get Google Play Music, Google Play Movies, etc., Google Play Books. So a Google suite and your Samsung suite as well. You also have less applications compared to the one on the 8-inch. Now, since this device is running Android 4.2.2, you get Google Now out of the box. It's actually running 4.1.2, not 4.2.2. So another difference between the 8-inch and the 7-inch is that this is running Android 4.1.2 Jelly Bean, and that is running Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean. Now, I believe that this one should be a 5-point multi-touch. Yeah, so this is a 5-point multi-touch screen and not a 10-point multi-touch. So another difference between the 7-inch and the 8-inch is that you get a 10-point multi-touch on the 8-inch, and this one gets a 5-point multi-touch screen. So a lot of differences over there. Let me quickly open up the browser and open up iGyan.in. So there you go, you can see it quickly loads up the website, and still loading up. So news on the Galaxy Note 3 coming to India on the 17th. Really excited. You can see all this information is over here. Website loads up quickly and promptly. Navigation is fast and swift, so no issues there. You can switch from portrait into landscape. You get a sort of full-size layout. So you get the sidebars, and it converts it into a responsive layout. Since our website is made like that, you can also pull out the menu from the left. So you get a full screen sort of view thanks to the size resolution of the tablet. You can pinch out and view the full website on this, which is really good, really exciting. Looks really nice. The tablet looks really nice, responds fairly accurately, and panning around is a little bit choppy, not as great as we'd like it to be, but it works nonetheless. What I'm also going to do is show you the dialer and the messaging panel. So if you go here, you'll see you have a standard Samsung sort of dialer. You can initiate voice calls as well as video calls, and you can also initiate messaging from here. You can check out your call logs, your favorites, and your contacts from this list as well. Now if you're going to messaging, I'll show you what the keyboard looks like. So you get again a standard Samsung sort of keyboard, so you can type manually. You also have a bunch of type settings. You can also get continuous input, or if you hold down on this button over here, you get a couple of options for your keyboard. You can also get voice input. So continuous input works pretty well. You can also convert the keyboard from portrait into landscape. Gives you a fairly nice size. Now I do have slightly bigger hands, but anyone even with shorter hands should be able to use this form factor for typing. It's not a very big size and should be really comfortable to type on. Now before I conclude this video, I also want to show you that in the home screen you can convert to landscape, so you can scroll left or right in landscape fashion in case you like doing that, versus holding the tablet in portrait, which can be a pretty normal situation. Again, you can make voice calls directly from the tablet, so you put it up to your ear and you'll be able to make voice calls. Let me go into YouTube, quickly play a video for you guys. Color accuracy is pretty good on the screen, and viewing angles seem to be good. The speakerphones at the bottom of the device are pretty accurate and loud, so we are pretty happy with that as well. So watching videos on this should not be a problem. The device is slightly thicker than previous generations of the tablet, as well as if I put it next to what appears to be the biggest competition for this right now is Google's new Nexus 7. You can see that it is quite a lot thinner. The Nexus 7 is quite a lot thinner than the Galaxy Tab. Now this is available for a MRP of 17,000 rupees, 17,700 rupees. The Nexus 7 is not currently available in India, but it should be out in September is what our sources have been telling us. So we are actually hoping that it does come out. It's currently out of battery, which you can see this screen size difference over here and the overall size difference over here. It is longer, but it is thinner in terms of the overall thickness of the device. In terms of width, more or less the same, but you do have fantastic cameras on the Nexus 7, and you do have a much better build quality on the Nexus 7. The LTE variant has just been released, so that is also an option for people looking for buying a tablet. So there you go, guys. This was a quick unboxing and first look at the Samsung Galaxy Tab 7-inch. Now we'll be back with a full review, so stay tuned for that. If you have any questions, queries, or need any specific thing checked out in this tablet, please do let us in the comment section below, and we'll try and check that out in the next video. Make sure you check us out on iGyan.in, catch us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. And make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, youtube.com/iGyan, youtube.com/iGyanTV for iGyan Networks. This is me, Parth Nagpal. Thank you guys for watching.